to Blossom in August. That's Willie Nelson and John Fogerty and many more. Offspring are playing Blossom in August with Simple Plan and Sum 41 and Mudvayne. Bringing a whole bunch of bands with them in August at Blossom too. So all those shows, a little something for everybody. Next week on the program. Another one of our brethren in broadcasting has gotten in trouble, specifically in Boston. There's a sports station there called WEEI, and the guy who does, I think the guy that does their morning show, see if it's a morning show or afternoon show. There's a guy named Chris Curtis, and he's technically like the producer for this show. The Greg Hill Show. It's a sports station. Greg Hill was a long-time rock morning guy in Boston. Very good at what he does. He's been on in Boston for 100 years, guy Greg Hill. His producer, a guy named Chris Curtis, announced his own suspension this morning because of something he said that was taken the wrong way. He swears up and down he didn't mean to say what he said. So there's a lot at play here. There's a lot of things that you have to, I'll play the clip, a lot of things you have to take into account. They were having a conversation about the best places to go get a drink after work, a little pop. And they were calling them nips, right? It's kind of an old-timey thing, I think. You know, oh, let's go have a little nip after work. And so the girl on the show was asking what best nips. And Chris Curtis kind of went off the script talking about it.
Top 5 nips.
Oh, yes. That's a great one.
Because Dr. McGillicuddy's, I think, is number 1 or 2. Screwball also up there.
I'd probably go Mina Kimes.
And Fireball.
Fireball.
So the guy says Mina Kimes. Do you know who Mina Kimes is?
Yeah, she's a sports reporter.
She's a reporter on ESPN. This is a sports station, and she is of Korean descent. Now, nip is an old-timey slur traditionally used against Japanese people. But, you know, I mean, people who use racial slurs aren't really known for their nuance. He says he meant to say Mila Kunis. And so the girl's asking best nips, meaning good place to get a shot.
He was meaning boobs.
He probably meant boobs. He said Mina Kimes. So this guy's getting in trouble because they said that was an anti-Asian slur against her. There's a lot going on there in a very short period of time.
Well, because what he's saying is he's like, no, I wasn't being racist. I was being sexist.
That's right.
That's what he is. I'm just being a good old-fashioned misogynist.
But at a sports station, that won't get you fired.
Right.
It will get you suspended. He said Mina Kimes, who's very attractive, by the way. I mean, good with what she does, but very foxy, that Mina Kimes. So, obviously, nobody there laughed at it. But, yeah, I'm not sure. That the vagary of it might be the only reason this guy didn't get cut loose. But he just said that they misunderstood what he was saying. He meant to say Mila Kunis. He had Mina Kimes on the brain. But he went on to, and you don't always get to announce your own suspension. Usually you're scrubbed from the website as though you never existed. So Nip talking about drinks, his defense is Nip as a nipple. Mm-hmm. Mina Kimes changed her Twitter profile picture to a headshot of Mila Kunis.
That's funny. That's a funny response.
Because you figure if you're a female in sports broadcasting, you're used to crap. What's happening?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know.
You're used to things happening like that all the time. But, usually it's something way worse than that when one of our brethren in broadcasting get busted.
I'm sorry, that was my laptop. I didn't realize the sound was on.
Oh.
And it played in the background behind Poundcake, so I had no idea.
That was all the video stuff jamming us
Yeah.
up. Hello?
It's Brian. Why not?
Oh, we haven't heard from Brian in a while, right? Mm-hmm. You going to shred for us a little bit?
Ooh. Take that, John Mayer.
Yeah!
John Mayer sucks compared to Brian.
Right.
Should have given him $500.
Oh, boy. What's that?
He could use it.
Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes he'll give us something really, really shreddy.
Yeah.
And other times he's...
This is more laid back.
Yeah, laid back.
Bluesy. He's a lot like John Mayer, where he goes in and out of different genres.
A lot of different sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did you get that kind of fuzzbox distortion from John Mayer last night?
Sure didn't.
All right.
Acoustic.
So good.
right.
It was
Acoustic.
amplified. It was amplified.
Mm-hmm.
All of it was amplified. And at one point...
Yeah, you had to hear it over the screams of middle-aged
God.
women.
Do you want me to play? Oh, I don't know if I curse. The first I recorded it. Obviously, he came out. The lights went down. You saw him walk on stage. So I started recording on my phone, and he opens up with "Slow Dancing in a Burning Room," and it's me screaming. I'm like, "He's opening with this!" And then I just like this ear-piercing scream of like just pure. My body just did it. Like I didn't even. It was a visceral reaction. Yes, but it was very loud in there at all points. So many screams.
Did I send you the goat email?
Me? No.
I'm sending it to you now.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of screaming goats. I heard from Al Marcinek, who is our bureau chief out in Carlton, Pennsylvania. And he's well known in this show because of Terry the Goat, who picks NFL games for us during the regular season and also the Super Bowl. Alan, I hope all is well. Please let Mary know that her namesake, Mare the Goat, had a kid.
Oh, geez, I'm a grandma.
So Mary is now a goat grandma. If Mary wants to, she can name the kid. Just let me know.
Oh, so cute.
I forwarded you the email with the pictures there. Mary is now a goat grandma.
Look at how cute they are. What should I name it?
Well, that's why I brought it to your attention. I
Should
don't
I name
know.
her John Mayer? John Mayer? M-A-R-E?
That would be a horse name, M-A-R-E, John Mayer.
But Mare the Goat is M-A-R-E.
Oh, John
Her
Mayer.
mom.
Oh.
Her mom's name is Mare, M-A-R-E. She could be John Mayer.
John Mayer the goat. Boy, that didn't take long at all, did it?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Is that funny?
Is it? I mean, it's pithy.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe give it more than a half a second of thought.
Okay, I'll think about what to name my goat baby. My goat grandbaby.
Your goat grandbaby.
My grand goat baby?
Boy, that'll make you feel old.
I know.
You're now a goat grandmother.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Honestly. I am okay with it. I'm gonna have to think on that one.
All right.
I thought John Mayer was pretty funny. And
John Mayer's not terrible.
no one laughed with me, so
Not terrible. Certainly heard worse. But, you might think about it and go, I'm going to stick with that. I'm sticking with John
I'll come back
Mayer.
tomorrow with more ideas.
Mm-hmm.
TBD.
TBD, sure. Yeah. He laughed. He liked it. Mm-hmm.
That's a fake laugh.
It's real.
It's a cute goat, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, have you ever seen an ugly baby goat?
No, I don't think
No.
Don't think I can say I have.
I was reading this story about this calf. This was supposed to be one of these feel-good stories about this calf that escaped a slaughterhouse in New York City. And people rescued it. It escaped out of a vehicle in front of a Brooklyn slaughterhouse. And people that were nearby corralled it and kept it from going into the slaughterhouse. And so now it's got a new home at a sanctuary in New Jersey. Here's some people talking about it.
Everybody just came out of the stores and we were all trying to herd it into a corner. But she was feisty. She put up a fight. We didn't want her to get hit by a car and we didn't want anybody to get hurt.
So it's supposed to be a feel-good story, and I guess that it is, except that if this calf hadn't gotten out of this vehicle, it would have gone through the slaughterhouse. So, like, what's everybody patting themselves on the back for here? It accidentally got out. There wasn't one person who was like, nope, I'm sorry. This thing is earmarked for the slaughterhouse and walked it right up the ramp where it comes out meat for you. Just ask this scientician. So they're like, huh?
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
That's true. So, but that's their feel-good story.
Is that a...
Like, who?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they're like, and then we killed it moments later.
Mm-hmm. Partners in Freedom.
It's not like the Running Man where if you get through it and don't die, they're like,
right.
This one's...
The Hunter Killers.
Just wins.
Just FYI, my phones are messed up. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, that's fine.
It's time for them to graduate from Bovine University.
The calves go up the
Come on,
conveyor
Jimmy.
belt.
Let's take a peek at the killing floor. Don't let the name throw you, Jimmy. It's not really a floor. It's more of a steel grating that allows material to sluice through so it can be collected and exported.
Mm-hmm. Meat for you. Partners in Freedom. I have a crazy friend who says eating meat is wrong. Is she crazy? No, your friend's not crazy, just ignorant.
When I grow up, I'm going to Bovine University.
Bovine University. That's right.
Well. Looky here.
Who is this?
Poundcake, you know who this is, sucker.
Yes, Ghostbag. What do you want?
I can't believe you don't already know that you already have a roommate, dummy. I hear you talking about a roommate. You're gonna live by yourself. You're never gonna live by yourself, baby.
Someone who peers at me like through a closet door or over like in the corner is not a roommate. That is an intruder.
I'm not intruding. You've invited me into your home multiple times.
Never invited you in.
You know it's true.
Never invited you in.
If I had, you're lucky I don't have salivary glands. I'd be drooling all over the place.
Ugh.
I'd be one wet floor, baby.
Okay, well, No, I'm not. I don't invite you in, and I don't appreciate you wanting to slobber all over my floor.
All right, I'm just saying, you should know what side your bread is buttered. You already have a roommate. I don't ever spend time looking at your current roommate when he's doing that wacky.
Well,
I pay attention to you, Poundcake.
Well, how much are you willing to pay in rent then? Let's discuss business then.
I mean, I'm a ghost bag, so I don't really have money. I don't know what you're talking about, but how much would I pay in rent?
Yeah.
How about I pay you back with ghost kisses?
Ugh. No, I'm good.
Ghost kisses.
Come on, man.
Well,
you know it's all good.
I think within the next couple months, I think you'll be really impressed at the stuff that I'll be doing.
Because listen, man, I know what you're trying to do.
Right.
You're gonna move out thinking that I won't know where you are.
Absolutely.
And that ain't gonna happen. I always know where you are. You can't run from me, baby.
You've been following me since I was 16 years old, you predator.
That's right. And that was like 30 years ago, so, it was a long time since you were a teenager.
It hasn't been
You were doing all kinds of gross stuff back then, too.
Wasn't everyone
And I
really
didn't, not me. And I didn't bail. I stuck around because I wanted to see what was next. And boy, did you show me what was next.
Well, you ain't got nothing but time, and yes, I'm very entertaining.
I didn't say that.
Well, listen, when I get a new spot, maybe I'll create a little shrine to you or something. Maybe I'll have like a little space for you so you could peer over me.
So what's that gonna look like?
I don't know. I ain't got a new place yet.
But I mean, if you thought about a shrine, it doesn't matter what the place is. What do you think that shrine's gonna look like?
Well, it'll probably have like some ghost bag stickers like around in the corner, and it'll have a little eyes that move around.
All right. Eyes? What?
Yeah, like little googly eyes that like follow you.
All right. Well, this is getting worse and worse the more we talk about it. All right. I just want to let you know you already have a roommate.
Well, start paying rent then.
I ain't paying rent. I've been living there for free a long time. That's the way it's gonna continue.
You were there last night when I had my midnight snack.
Yeah, I was. All right, listen. I gotta go.
Bye.
I've got to take a break here. If you want to send a text, 35192. To do that, AlanCoxShow.com is where the pictures will show up, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.